are going? What the? Try and get it on video. Try and get it on video.
Cops are notorious for being dishonest and exploiting their power whenever they have the opportunity.
You don't talk to me like that, I'm not your boy.
Especially when dealing with teens. However, what happens when teens are able to outwit the cops?
Badge number? Badge number. That says name.
Here are 4 cases in which teens with a 200 IQ destroy corrupt cops. Starting with Adam Pacheco, a teenager who was on his way home from school when he was stopped by the police and placed in handcuffs at gunpoint.
Hey, let me see you get out! Put your hands up! Open the door! Put your hands up! Walk back! No, hey, no! Open, let me see your hands! Walk out! Walk out! Walk back! Let me lift up your shirt! Turn around!
At this time, the cops arrested him and attempted to identify him in order to determine whether or not they were dealing with the correct individual.
Up. Walk back this way. Stand right here. You got any weapons on you? Yeah, he's gonna poke me, stick me? No?
What's your name, bro? Adam what? That's your truck? Yeah. I live here. This is my house.
After doing various investigations, the police came to the conclusion that he was possibly not their suspect. Also, they phoned Pacheco's mother to take her son home.
Hey, so your son's not in any trouble right now. He's just being detained for right now. So the truck that he's driving matches the description of an armed robbery that took place in the city today. Okay. Well, like I said, it just matched the description, so we're just. So he's under arrest, but the police department wants to talk to him.
Okay, he's a minor. You will not talk to him without
That's fine.
As a result of the mother's intense anger, the police were required to provide an explanation as to why they had detained her kid.
Okay, that's fine.
What's up?
That happened today?
Yeah.
Where was that at?
So in the city, but your truck was like given. Yeah. It was.
So
Yeah, I understand that, man. But the information we got and everything, that's what we got, you know.
but he's also not.
I didn't mean to scare you that bad, but.
So it's the same truck?
Oh yeah, same. Well, that's a plate that we were given.
Really?
Yeah.
The mother also had a conversation with the cop who had arrested her son, and at one point, she informed the cop that she would be filing a lawsuit against him.
Hello?
I don't think it's on speaker.
No. Hello?
I'm talking.
Oh, sorry, ma'am, I couldn't hear you. So I guess there was a confusion, but this was a truck that we were given out to look out for.
I am livid. You know what?
No, I understand that.
And you guys had him handcuffed. He just got out of school. You're talking about a 4.2 GPA kid.
I understand, ma'am, but that's the information that we're given, you know. So that's why we
You
pulled
guys
him over.
checked your information before.
Yes, ma'am, but that's the information that we were
I need
given.
your name, and I need your badge number.
Okay, Officer Rodriguez,
And what is your badge number?
135 now.
135?
Yes, ma'am.
You will be hearing from my attorney. This
Okay.
is ridiculous.
That's fine, ma'am.
In the end, the teenager was freed, and the cops expressed their regret for the unnecessary arrest.
I'll call him because apparently you're an idiot.
Okay. Go ahead, ma'am. That's fine. There you go. What's up? You're good to go, bro. Yeah. No worries.
She's just freaked out. I was freaked
No, that's fine, man. Is that her?
out. No, that's my Nina. That's my...
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So you're good to go? Yeah, you're good to go, man.
So I can take the truck?
Yeah, you can take the truck.
To sum it up, Pacheco is pursuing legal action against the city of Espanola for placing his vehicle on the bolo. According to the complaint, the legal team representing Pacheco contends that the Espanola Police Department conducted a quick investigation in the hours that followed an armed robbery. It is said that Pacheco's vehicle was seen on the security film near one of the crime sites. However, there were significant variances between the car that was found to be used in the heist and the car that was seen in the surveillance camera. In contrast to Pacheco, who was silently coping with the consequences of his unnecessary arrest, the next teen will be quite a smartass with the cops. An arrest was made for a smart young boy who was caught on camera recording inside of a nursing home. But in the end, the authorities will discover something that will surprise them.
Why are you recording him inside?
And he will not give me that answer. He keeps pulling away from
I'm
me.
definitely not answering questions to you guys, but...
Okay, I'll hold him and go see if they'll sign a complaint for disorderly
Absolutely.
conduct.
This,
Why are you being that way, dude?
like what? Hey, can I not
You can.
photograph on the sidewalk?
They
Am I
were
allowed to?
they were concerned that you were photographing residents inside.
No, there wasn't.
You weren't. You
No.
just photographed
Yeah.
along here. I don't know if
Yeah,
they are or
go,
not.
Go look at them. All right.
Why wouldn't you stop when she asked you to?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Was I being detained?
Yes.
What crime was I suspected of committing?
You really want to go that route?
What crime
We're
was I
investigating somebody acting in a disorderly manner.
How?
You're video recording a nursing home and
But
you were upsetting the
photography
residents.
on the sidewalk.
We didn't know that. Don't we have to talk about it?
Photography on the sidewalk.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Wow.
Do I?
Where'd you get your law degree, man?
Do I?
At this point, the young boy repeatedly informed the authorities that he had not engaged in any unlawful activity. Yet the cops did not want to listen to him.
Okay, but how do we know that you aren't doing something illegal because it got reported
so
that you were?
Assuming.
No, we got a report. We're not assuming.
You
We
got a report
reported.
saying what?
Hey, you were doing something illegal.
That I was. So you got a report? Yeah. This guy here is doing something illegal. Didn't say what though?
That you were videotaping the residents inside the nursing home.
No.
Okay?
No, there's nobody in there. And am I videotaping on their property or on the sidewalk?
Here's the thing. That's what we're trying to determine.
This is illegal. This is illegal right here.
No,
This is-
you can be detained. It's not
No,
illegal.
I can't forcibly be detained when I.
You're not being forcibly detained.
Yes,
You're
I
being
am.
detained in handcuffs.
I'm being held here against my will. I am being
Okay.
held here against my will.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go.
Okay.
You're being detained.
For what crime am I suspected of committing?
We already told you.
When the second cop arrived, he was accompanied by one of the doctors who had seen the young boy. Thus, the cop informed the boy that he had been detained for disorderly conduct.
So what?
So,
Disorderly conduct.
Okay.
disorderly conduct?
Yes.
How? For what?
I already explained that to
What
you.
did I do? Disorderly.
So,
What did I
What? Put him in the car and then we'll talk about what's going on.
What did I do disorderly?
I got your phone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In order to figure out what the boy had done, the cops made the decision to conduct an investigation between themselves.
okay, so I came up, he's recording, I'm like, Chris, hey, let me
What's
talk
he recording?
the whole side of the people are like, I'm getting complaints about you being over here recording. And he's like, walk away. I'm like, Chris, yeah.
Okay.
Chris, come here. Chris, come here.
But what was he doing that they feel is disorderly?
I explained to them the situation and they
Sam, what was he doing that was disorderly?
he was recording them in the windows.
The people
And he's walking by.
on this side too, or?
I don't know if it was that side, but when I came up, he was walking all along this way. He was recording the windows, he was recording the doors, he was recording everything.
The cop became aware of the fact that the young boy was being truthful and that the actions he had taken were not illegal.
Stay.
That's not illegal to do that.
Okay.
So he's not acting in a disorderly manner if he's on the sidewalk walking by videotaping the outside of the building.
Okay. But-
That's the problem we have.
Yeah, and they were disturbed by his actions once they found out what was going on.
Now, the cop made the decision to release the boy who had been detained and to explain to him the reason why he had made the error of arresting him.
All right. I tell you, I got to get to the bottom of things. Right over here. Okay? I got to get to the bottom of things, and you throw in these, turn around. I'll talk to you with handcuffs off. And you're still being detained until I can explain everything to you. Well, just stop. That's what you got to do sometimes.
Well, I mean, that was clear. I feel like that was illegal.
No, it's not illegal. We can detain you, okay? That's the big difference. People read the internet and they watch movies and videos and they think that they can just say whatever they want and do whatever they want. Well, sometimes you have to confront the police and be talked to and say, hey, this is what I was doing. You get a hell of a lot further with sugar than you do with salt. Honestly, if you'd have just stopped and explained what you were doing, instead, you've got to have this whole, just let me talk. There would have been this whole production, okay? This whole production would have been eliminated. And what I would have said is, Chris, please don't videotape the place.
After all, the boy demanded his phone and then walked away from the scene in a rather agitated state as a result of what had occurred to him.
You give him his phones back and he can go. Yeah, they're in the trunk.
I appreciate it.
Gotta let us get to the bottom of things. It takes time. It's all we ask. Sometimes it's vindicated, like this case, and other times it's not. But I can tell you, if we have to talk to you, that's just how it's got to be. Okay?
To conclude, the police released the young boy since he had not committed any unlawful acts. In contrast to the boy, who was fairly intelligent and honest with the cops, this next teenager will make the cop look so dumb that he will arrest him 3 times. It all begins with the police chief of New Ellington, South Carolina, who unlawfully detained a teenager in the city hall for recording, but the teenager did a pretty good job of defending his rights.
What are you in the middle of?
Recording.
Recording.
That one right there.
Oh, you want the history of New Ellington?
I'm sorry?
You want the history of New Ellington?
Maybe a little bit of it, wherever I can find in the public areas in here, yeah.
Okay, there's a library over there and give you all of it.
Okay, thank you. I did see that actually when I pulled up.
Okay.
From that way.
Taking 200.
200.
Show me out at my police department with a gentleman who is recording on the inside of the building.
Hello.
No, sir.
Are you?
Restricted area.
Where does it say that?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Sir, if you don't mind, please,
No,
exit.
I do. That's.
Exit, please.
No, thank you.
I'm only going to give you one more opportunity.
And then what's going to happen?
Okay? Exit the building.
No, thank you. Not right now. I'm not. As soon as I'm done.
Come on, sir. Please.
Excuse me.
Please.
Excuse me.
Let's exit, please.
Please don't touch me.
Let's exit, please.
Please do not touch me.
Let's exit.
Please don't touch me.
Let's exit, please, sir.
Can I have
Sir,
your name and badge number?
I'm Chief Middleton.
Okay.
My badge number is 200. Okay?
So why are you?
can please
why
exit.
Are you putting your hands on me?
I'm going to exit you out of the building.
Okay, no, you're
okay?
not. First
I'm
of all,
not assaulting you. I'm not doing anything. I want to escort you out of the building.
You didn't. You didn't.
No, I did not assault you.
Okay.
No, I did not.
So
assault comes
when
with
I walk by-
any type of aggressive behavior.
No, that's-
I grabbed your arm and
You're
did
right,
this.
You did not assault
just
me.
like
You
this.
battered me. You
Let's go.
battered me. That's unnecessary battery.
Sir, please. Exit our building. This is enough.
No, thank you.
Now, the cop made the decision to take the young man outside after arresting him inside the municipal hall.
So now what? Now where are we going to take this?
You're going to go on the
This ought to
outside.
be fun for you.
And then you're going to leave.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I ain't going anywhere. I'm going to step right back in as soon as you take these cuffs off of me because you know you're making a mistake right now. You know you're making a mistake.
I asked you to exit, and you did not exit.
Look, this is going to be a legal search and seizure.
It's not a legal search and seizure.
Oh, why is that?
Because I don't have to search you.
You
Because I
just
detained
seized
you
my phone.
so you can get out of my
seized
building.
My phone. Is that what you detained me to get out of your building?
To get you out of my building.
You know, you were at the football game a couple weeks ago. You know
I surely was.
Huge mistake, my man. Thank you for taking the cuffs off me. Appreciate that.
Once again, the cop became enraged because the teenager took the decision to enter the municipal hall and continue filming.
Please leave, sir.
No, thank you.
Please leave.
No, thank you.
Hey, 200, can you get me a deputy over here?
You're the chief. What do you need a deputy for? Deputies know the law better
Sir,
than you.
please. Exit our building.
No.
From 19 driveway.
Do you have the lock?
Unfortunate. My dad's gonna love to hear this. My dad is gonna love to hear this. He's gonna love it.
Sir, do not step in.
Look at this. Ow. Ow.
Sir, do not
ow,
step
you're
in,
hurting
please.
Me. Ow.
No one is hurting you. Please, exit the building.
Why are you acting like this?
I'm not acting like anyway, sir.
So the only reason you're not doing what you think you can do right now is because you know that you can't.
Thank you, Maria.
You know that you cannot.
Now, after the cop had detained him for the second time, he made the decision to take the young man into a room that was not equipped with surveillance cameras.
And I'm actually not going to go in here because there are no cameras in here.
There's a body camera right here.
I don't care. I don't trust you or your.
Okay, that's fine.
camera.
Where you want to sit? You want to sit back here?
No, I want to sit right here.
Go ahead, sit right here.
At this moment, the cop informed himself over the radio whether or not he needed to free the young man, and the answer was yes. So the cop then proceeded to release the teenager.
You're in deep, brother. I don't even want to call you brother.
Hey, got a question for you. I have a gentleman here. This gentleman.
Is this your son?
Don't go in my office.
Why is
That's not my son. So step back over here.
I'm sure it's not.
Okay.
I know it is. You don't need to.
I got a gentleman here in the office who wants to record,
So people, he knows.
and I've told him several times to get out of my building. He is claiming that he has the right to come in here and record
Congratulations, my friend.
at the police department.
Congratulations, my friend. That's sad that you do not know your own laws as a chief.
Uh-huh.
As a chief, you are You are my friend. You're dismissed as well. I'm gonna walk away now. You're buddy.
Okay. 1 second.
Excuse me. Don't stop touching me.
Gotcha.
Stop touching me right
well,
now.
I'll undetain him and we'll go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, undetained. Dude, you better get people here, man. You better get people here. You better. Illegally detained, and look at that. The backpedaling went so far as the cuffs go.
That's right. I explained to him that he was trespassing. I no longer wanted him recording into this office.
Force, the ridiculous amount of force put on these cuffs. Ridiculous amount of force. Look at this. Dude, you're in trouble. You are in so much trouble, and I love it.
And that's what he was doing. He was using the phone pretty much where there was business.
In response to the fact that the young man had said a curse, the cop grew upset, and as a consequence, he arrested him for the 3rd time.
Wait.
Hey, you cannot curse.
Wait.
Hey, you cannot curse in this.
All I want to you. I can say whatever the I want to you.
All right, I'm gonna detain him, Judge, and he's arrested. All right.
Here we go again. Let's go, baby. 3rd time's a charm. 3rd time's a charm.
All right, this is a building you cannot curse.
No, I can't.
It's disorderly conduct.
No,
okay?
No, it's not. No. Let's go, baby. 2 different cases now. Two different cases.
All right.
First Amendment. So, are you gonna illegally?
Yeah, this is.
You're gonna illegally seize my phone again.
No, I'm not illegally seizing anything.
Okay, here we go. See you later, guys. Have fun.
At this point, the cop put the teenager into his police vehicle. However, it's common knowledge that what the cop did was not in accordance with the law.
I had so much respect for you. So much respect for you. So much. So much respect. It's not gone. I love it. I love you right now, actually.
Here you go. Have a seat.
I'm so happy. Oh my goodness.
To sum everything up, the teenager was released by the cop since he had not committed any unlawful acts. However, the situation became more challenging for the cop, and as a result, the cop resigned from his position soon after the incident. Despite the fact that the teenager was eventually let free, you should make sure to see this next young boy who became really enraged when his rights were violated. Finn Brown was involved in a terrifying encounter with 2 operatives of the Secret Service. He claims that he was stopped, thrown against a vehicle, and frisked without any prior warning or context. In response to his claim that he believed his rights were being violated, Finn called the Burlington Police Department to report the incident.
No, it's not a misunderstanding, officer. No, it's... How is this... Okay.
Because they're federal law enforcement officers, okay? And they said they were just knocking on the door.
No, they weren't. They weren't. They have been here for 2 hours. My mother's boyfriend was home. They've been here for 2 hours trying to get into the house. I got here. I go in my house. I go out of my house. He decides to walk up to my vehicle, not my vehicle, my friend's vehicle, and say that I threatened him. He turns me around, pushes me against the car, and frisks me down. That is not a misunderstanding. That is a violation.
Man, like, we're here to help you out, man, and screaming at us really isn't going to get you anywhere with us, okay?
At one point, the young man became so enraged that he began to defend himself by making words that were racist in nature.
You don't understand the situation that happened. If a random white man comes up to you and pushes you against the...
Calm down, man.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble. That's what you're about to do. Do you want to be arrested? Do you want to get in trouble? You're causing a public scene right now. Do you want to get in trouble?
Listen to your buddy, man.
Yes or no?
While he was giving his side of the story, Finn couldn't resist using words that were associated with racism.
As a fact that a random white male comes up to you.
Why does it matter that he's white?
Because I'm a person of color.
Okay, what if he's a black federal officer and did the same thing to you?
It still would have been a problem.
Okay.
But the thing is,
but you're injecting race in a situation where race doesn't have to be involved.
Yes, because when a random white person walks up to you and you're a person of color and they just push you against the car without an explanation, you would be in the same position that I am in. You know what I mean? Because that is why I'm frustrated, because the fact that he didn't give me any sort of explanation and pushed me against a vehicle, and then still didn't give me an explanation until I said I'm a minor and this is illegal. And then he was like, no it's not, here's my badge.
To wrap it up, officers from the Burlington Police Department who responded to the call came to the conclusion that the incident had been caused by a misunderstanding between Finn and the 2 agents. At the same time, there were no charges. Also, the Finn family intended to file a lawsuit against the office, but in the end, they decided against doing so.